Welcome back to Soccer Card United. It's episode 158 of Hang On, the Television's On. The Spanish TV
Spanish
on.
TV ruining the ambience.
I've started the podcast with the TV still on.
It's episode 58 and the TV is still on. Is that Shakira? Okay.
TV is off now.
TV is off. Forgive us for the works going on in the background.
Yeah, you might hear some jackhammering or...
Drilling or hacking.
Hacking. There's a truly awful construction crew doing some renovation work on the hotel.
With no equipment.
There's a lot of guys standing around for what looks like maybe a two-man job. And it's been a feature of our stay here. We're still in this same hotel room.
For the last time.
We're checking out today from San Sebastian. It's time to say adios.
Adios, San Sebastian.
Adios, San Sebastian. And head back home to much rainier, grey Dublin.
Oh, it's going to be tragic.
But what a couple of days we've had since we checked in with the people last.
What a trip.
What a trip we've had. You may hear both of us in our voices are not sounding quite as silky as we did on Monday.
That would be the sand.
Did get caught in a sandstorm.
That was crazy. That'd be the game.
Huh?
The game got our voice.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't the sand.
We better just...
Pull it back.
So...
Where did it all start?
So, we were here for an event with...
Tops.
Because we bought...
Real Sociedad.
And Real Sociedad. A couple of years ago, we bought a box of Real Sociedad Chrome.
Big box.
We opened it. There was a ticket inside to an event. That event...
was pushed back.
Because
of COVID.
The whole lot, yeah. And now, because of the coronavirus, and now we finally came to San Sebastian to do the event. So we go on Tuesday.
Monday.
No,
the event was Tuesday.
The event was Tuesday.
I'm just thinking about San Sebastian people.
No.
So we go Tuesday, we meet at the team shop.
We're under the impression there's going to be some sort of stadium tour type thing.
Something's happening.
And so we get kind of... The group all gathers, a couple of Tops employees and a couple of people from around the hobby, very well-known faces.
Some people on Twitter, Twitter people.
And we're shaking hands, we're meeting everyone, and then a representative from the club comes out.
Oh, yeah.
And takes us on a rip-roaring tour of the Real
Oh,
Arena.
my God. They have such a nice little stadium.
We went through the tunnel
where the bus of players will come.
They said, here's where the team bus goes down underground.
That's why I say, bearing in mind, this is game day.
Again, people are walking around in team gear.
So they're telling us this is where the bus comes, but they're not saying this is normally where the bus comes. They're saying in 8 hours this is where the bus is coming.
Yeah. You're going to have Real Sociedad coming down here and Real Madrid coming down here.
Unbelievable.
And so that was great. We went in the back, kind of like in the way the players go into the stadium. We saw their trophy cabinet.
Oh, yeah.
Flush, yeah. We saw their series of plaques to everyone who's made 500 appearances.
Anyone for Real Sociedad who has made 500 appearances has like a screen with kind of like a video image of them and a few things going on. And then they have an imprint of, depending if they're goalkeeper or player, they have an imprint of their hands or their boots.
Yeah. So that was very exciting.
So there was about, I think, 6 or 7.
Yeah. 500 appearances is...
Difficult.
And then we went to the dressing room.
Oh,
now, they said to us, listen, usually we don't bring you into the dressing room. Or if it is, it's like, it's fake. Not on a match day.
Yeah, it's not truly set up for a match.
But because they were doing it on a match day, everyone's kits were laid out.
Now, normally they would say it's a match day, you can't come into the dressing room.
Yeah. But because this was...
A special event.
And because they knew the Soccer Card United boys were in town, I like to think.
Yeah, they said, listen, you can come into the dressing room. It's literally set up for all the boys later on against Real Madrid, but come through.
Yeah, so we went in.
Don't touch anything, please. Don't rob gloves. Don't rob boots. Don't rob those photo-matched T-shirts.
Then we saw, like, the whole, like, the physio room, the
ice
baths, the little canteen where they go to...
Yeah, the massage room.
It was all very, very interesting.
Very nice.
Out onto the pitch then.
Can we say that when we went into the changing room, it literally smelled terrible because it was, like, match-worn boots were in the building.
It smells like any changing room.
Yeah, but it probably had that changing room smell. It wasn't this pristine...
Yeah.
Disney version of a changing room. It was like, let's go.
Yeah, it was a very, salt of the earth kind of experience. Because at every level of the game, that's the great thing about football. Doesn't matter whether you're playing against Real Madrid at Anoeta or whether you're playing up in the park on Sunday morning. Everyone
knows about that changing room. We got to then go through to one of the media rooms.
The press room, yeah.
The press room. Jason looked. We have a photo that it'll go on social media.
Yeah.
Jason looked every
Sitting
bar of
in the
Diego
manager's seat.
Simeone.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Then we saw the mix zone where they do the post-match interviews.
We wanted to do a quick one there, but we didn't.
It didn't
pan out.
Out onto the pitch.
Out onto the pitch.
Out onto the pitch.
Jason started doing his runs, his warm-ups. Straight out onto the big long
Few
grass.
sprints. Yeah.
Oh, it was brilliant.
Pictures.
Pictures.
And then, we went up to see the presidential box,
Presidential
corporate box.
boxes, the cheapness of some of them.
All their
season tickets.
hospitality.
Unbelievable. This is a beautiful stadium, people.
I suppose we should say the amount for the
Yeah, if you want to watch Real Sociedad for a full calendar year season ticket, you and 13 friends, because for 14 people, it's €35,000, which is about $38,000 probably.
Yeah, about that.
And it's literally, you would get this beautiful corporate box.
Yeah.
You, 13 of your friends, or 14 of your friends.
The box fits 14 people, so you could get
14 people.
Yeah.
You could split it across 14 people, which is about under $3,000 per year for the Americans.
Yeah.
And all your food and your drinks are free every match day.
Yeah. It's every league game and every Copa del Rey, and I think it's different for Europe, but
Okay.
you probably have first. You definitely have first dibs.
You
on
have
those
first
as well.
day. I can't be that much of an upgrade.
Yeah.
So craziness.
3 parking spaces at the stadium as well.
Yeah, you get 3 parking spaces. Like for me,
That was unbelievable.
on a critical note,
Yeah.
you look back at like the box of Real Sociedad, it was like 1,000. And don't get me wrong, it was unbelievable. But like if I'm a big fan that has enough money
Yeah.
in the Sociedad, and you're telling me 2,000 gets me a corporate box for the year, 1,000 is a box. Now, if you're really wealthy, I think you get both.
Yeah, and also there were so the tour was kind of split into like people who had opened the box, like card collectors like us,
Hobby heads,
hobby heads, and then
a couple of die-hard fans.
diehard fans who like probably don't have 13 friends that all have a couple of.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's not an
a
exact.
bad
It's not an
comparison.
exact crossover, but I understand what you're saying. Where it's like you saw like in a footballing town like this, because the whole town is football mad. Like and it's just it's a one club town as well. Like so it's
a big club.
It's a big club. So Real Sociedad all the way. Like and
La Real.
La Real, yeah,
To you, sir.
yeah, and so it was good.
It was brilliant. Then we got brought into the kind of little cafeteria area to get a little Tops goodie bag. Little Tops tote bag. We actually have it over there. Probably should have had it.
Yeah, I can get it.
Jason's going to get it. We got a new Tops t-shirt, which is very slick.
Yeah.
Suited me down to a T because it was a bit baggy and it was good for the sun. Here's our little Tops tote bag. So we'd see a Tops tote bag and there's a few bits inside of it. One of the kind of main things was one of these bad boys. A brand new La Real Sociedad team set. The new version of these team sets, which have been an elevation on the older versions. These ones, Jason, guaranteed 1 autograph card per box.
Very exciting.
Not autograph or relic, just
Yeah.
this is 1 auto in every single box of this goodness. I don't know if there's a price on the box, like a retail price. I don't think so. Unbelievable. And they were also selling these in the team shop.
In the team shop, yeah.
Which is great to see. So we all got to get into one of these. They gave us 1 mag as well, in case for our big hit.
Who was your autograph? Mine was Diego Rico. Do you remember who
Mine
yours was?
is Elustondo.
Oh yeah, he came on as a substitute in the match later on.
You can see my autograph there, and that's numbered to 50 as well.
Very nice.
So yeah, like we just seen this set come out for Barcelona.
Yeah.
The Barcelona one is 1 auto or relics per box. Similar to maybe the Liverpool set back in the day.
So we did that, and then they said, now we're just gonna keep you here for a little while because we're expecting a couple of special guests. And then 2 gentlemen walk in, Ander Bernachea and Ian Munoz.
Double
And
whiz.
they said,
Hola.
hola. Now, I have to say,
Hola, chicos.
they said, hola chicos. How's everybody doing? And they came in, and I have to say, I was expecting a bit more fanfare when they did come in. They kind of just wandered in. Now, obviously, that's not that. By the way, that's not. I'm not saying
They did a great job.
they did a great job. And to be honest, if I was playing Real Madrid that night, I would have been like, absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm not coming.
I'm
I'm not coming. Real
not
Madrid
coming.
are coming in 12 hours.
I
I'm
am
busy.
in my dressing room.
I'm in my pre-game zone.
Yeah, I'm in the zone. I have my headphones on. I'm sweating.
Yeah, I'm struggling. We're in the top 4. We're trying to stay here.
Yeah.
I'm not doing all this. Who card people? No.
Yeah, no.
No, who even thought to ask us?
Incredibly gracious. And in fairness, the whole city is incredibly gracious.
The whole club, it was
city.
beautiful. It was beautiful.
The club, the city, the people, very, very hospitable while we've been here.
Hospitable is the word.
And so...
Especially with all the pinchos.
Oh, yeah. So Ian and...
San Sebastian tapas, for those that don't know.
Yeah, Basque tapas.
Basque, I was going to say. Basque
tapas. So Ian and Bernachea come in, and... I was expecting someone to go, like... okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's Anna Bernachea and I am Munoz, and we all kind of maybe not clap, I don't know, or yeah, like hey, oh, you know, whatever. But they kind of just wandered in, and then we had to like quickly, because you see players on TV, but you usually see them in their jersey, see them in like their position. So it's
you see them with their name plastered on the back.
Yeah, or even if you don't, it's like you see someone out on the left wing that looks like Bernachea, you go, it's probably Bernachea. But outside, if he's on the left wing, I can't.
Well, he's wearing a polo shirt that's very. It's like, is this?
Yeah, and they're wearing their like match day like tracksuits, so like they look, you know. So we said
they just look like fit men.
They just look like a couple of fit young Spanish men have walked in, and I thought, do they?
I've seen them all over the place.
Yeah, it's you know, just people have a healthy lifestyle here.
No doubt about it.
You know, there's a lot of hills.
There's
a good diet.
Yeah. If we stayed here a bit longer, Stockhouse might be a much thinner operation. Let me tell you.
So
with calves of steel.
We turned to a couple of the fans that were there, and we said, just tell us who is this real quick, and they were like, that's Bernachea, and we were like, oh cool,
and we're like, we love Bernachea.
Yeah, great. We said, I felt bad. So his rookie card was an on-card auto in the Real Sociedad, I'd say, yeah, and he's been terribly injured.
Or it didn't have a rookie, or did it? It did.
It did have. I think it had a rookie. Yeah, and he's been terribly injured for a large portion of the time between then and now. Anyway, so we go out on the pitch, and then they take these cards with spaces, and the lads start signing them.
Yeah, they start.
And they do on-card autos. For the event. So you can have a look there. If you're watching on the YouTube, you'll see there are on-card autos.
That is for Bernachea and Munoz.
And so that's very, very exciting.
It says at the back, Jason, congratulations, you have received a Tops X Real Sociedad de Football special event autograph card. The signing of all autograph cards are witnessed by Topps representatives to guarantee their authenticity, and that did happen.
Yeah,
we were there.
We got a photo with them with the lads
in the sun.
Yeah,
a photo Enzo, Jason, and the two boys.
Yeah, and
at the Real Arena.
That was great. They're very generous to chatting to people.
They were very sweet. We said thank you so much. Really appreciate this, and they were like, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah, they were like, "No, it's okay." It's
Jason said, "Do you know who I am?"
I said, "I'm just so catching."
Jason tried to get an interview.
Huh?
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Not quite. We were very gracious.
Yeah.
We were very gracious.
We were very respectful at the time.
We almost blended at that point, even though it was only Tuesday. We had become like San Sebastian. We became hospitable. We became respectful.
Yeah. So, and then anyway, so then the lads headed off, and they were like, "Just hang on a minute, because somebody else," and then. Oh no, whose music is that? It's Take Kubo!
Off the top row.
And this diminutive young man starts walking towards us.
Oh, this icon.
Accompanied by a member of the staff, the club staff.
To protect them.
And it's Takefusa Kubo. And he comes out. And
a fan favourite.
A fan favourite, a hobby favourite.
Yeah, someone we picked out a long time ago.
Big in Japan.
Huge in Japan.
And he comes down, Kubo comes down, and starts signing. Starts chatting away, and people are very excited.
Very excited for Kubo.
Couple people get event jerseys signed.
Yeah, they've run.
One fella, because Luke went to get his jersey signed, and then another fella, a fan, the
Spanish fella was like, "This is a great idea," and he had the
whips
jersey
his
on,
top off,
bare skin, grabs another t-shirt, puts it on him, maybe the Topps t-shirt, and goes, "Kubo, play!"
Yeah.
And Kubo's like, "Whoa, no
yeah." So he's signed away, happily. He's
living his best life. We get a slick photo with Kubo.
Slick photo. I said to him, "Good luck." I gave him a pat on the back. I said, "Good luck tonight." He goes, "Thank you."
Yeah, very respectfully. Thank you.
Thank you. I was like, yeah, no.
And this is the Kubo boys. Now, bear in mind, this is a player who doesn't have a lot of, if any, autographs.
I think the Real Sociedad set is his first.
His first official. There was one Epoch autograph, but if you look at his auto here, the Epoch one is off the charts in terms of difference.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really pay much attention. I think they're also in some hot water licensing-wise. So this is the Kubo on-card autograph, and there was also Kubo autographs in these sets.
Mm-hmm.
One of which hit eBay recently and did €290, about $320.
Very nice.
So we got that sweet on-card auto from the day.
Yeah.
He should go on and do some craziness.
Yes, because then later on we meet again that night.
We said, Kubo.
And, hey, Kubo. Salute.
Big friends.
And so, we had included in the strip, there was like tops of the range, like premium seating and like some
and a pre-game meals.
Yeah.
drinks, free drinks.
So I went into the
Free drinks for us, would you
premium
believe?
area, free drinks, a whole series of pinchos laid out, canapes and all coming out on trays, and people saying, "Would you like this? Would you like that?"
Very, very fancy.
Unbelievable, and that was fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Then we had great seats right behind the home dugout.
Right behind, I seen Don Carlo so close.
Yeah,
I was this close to being one of the guys that goes, Carlo, lag on, man.
yeah.
Get that going. Get that video.
That'd be good.
Carlo, man of class. Look
yeah.
at this.
Not a Real Madrid fan, but this is class.
Not a Real Madrid fan, but as a Barcelona fan, this is top
Yeah.
quality.
So we're there. We're at the Real Arena, and there's the pre-match show. First of all, the whole thing's been sponsored by Spider-Man.
So he's been around all weekend.
Spider-Man's been around all weekend, hanging around the stadium like us.
He's hanging at the top of the stadium, trooping down
So there was a whole Spider-Man display before
before the game.
the game. Then there was a song. A band came out and sung an anthem.
They went crazy.
Everyone was going crazy with people like lights in the
Blue lights.
They turned off all the lights in the stadium. They all have blue lights and they're all shining their lights.
Like, where do they have blue light? What phone company gave them all blue lights?
Don't know. Must be a special deal. They
Must
have
be
like
a
Samsung
special.
or somebody. And
Has to be.
so then the match kicks off. It's the Real Madrid team. No Modric. No Benzema.
no
No Vinny.
Camavinga.
No Camavinga.
No Fede Valverde.
No Fede Valverde. Very much the reserve team.
The stripped back team.
Yeah, because
Some big hitters were there, don't get me wrong. Toni Kroos, Rodrigo.
Nacho was the captain for the night. Courtois was in goal.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite an Andre Lunin in goal situation. Like it wasn't
Carvajal. Who lost his head. Let me say.
Um,
But by all accounts, they're focusing on the cup. They had a few suspensions or injuries, and they have the Champions League coming next week. So they played a team they thought could get the job done. But pre-game, we all felt like this could be a home win.
yeah.
Like, it's not outside the realm of possibility for La Real to get the
I think
W.
somebody might even say put your mortgage on it.
Wow.
Wow. And
Toni Kroos couldn't control the game.
he was doing his best.
No, but he wasn't.
Take was
Electric.
He started. We weren't sure. We
We didn't think he would even play.
Didn't know if he was
We
playing or
assumed
not.
he was free to sign autographs because he wasn't playing. That's
Yeah.
what we thought. Little did we know he was starting.
He was starting. Yeah, so he starts.
He's like, I'll do it all.
Sorlot started. Oyarzabal, David Silva.
Wonderful left foot, that boy.
Yeah, the whole team, the whole Real Sociedad team were class all night.
Oh my god, the way they played was different class.
It was a 2-0 victory.
Yeah, clean. Should have been more.
Should have been more. They hit the bar in the first half and had a couple of other chances in the first half.
The stadium was electric. The fans were delighted.
Yeah,
The Ultras did an amazing job.
it was fantastic.
It was brilliant.
Real Madrid performance was weird because you would have thought like Carvajal, Nacho, Kroos would have been trying to steady the ship. Rudiger was playing. He's won a Champions League. And Militao was playing. Like, to be honest, the defence and midfield
It was grand.
was grand. It was just they had Mariano, Rodrigo, and Asensio up front.
Yeah, not great.
Not great, but
Rodrigo had a good game.
yeah, he had a good game.
Running around.
But Carvajal lost his cool,
Big time.
got a booking, and then should have been sent off. Should have got a second yellow for dissent after getting booked, but then made a rash challenge a few minutes later after getting off without getting like.
Yeah. He just lost his head.
He just lost his head. Nacho had to march Carvajal off the pitch, and before he left, Carvajal tried to like fight someone. Nacho was like, "Get the fuck in there!
Yeah,
Get into the fucking dugout!
Get yourself together.
Yeah, go and have a fucking shower." Kroos came off. Here's how much of it. This was a
Tony.
crazy psychology thing. So Kroos is like trying to control the game, putting his foot on the ball, spreading it around, and
Dropping deep.
dropping between the centre backs, starting to build the play, all that stuff, and which Modric usually does when Modric is playing. And Carlo Ancelotti says, "Look, this is obviously a bit of a lost cause. I'm going to put on a couple of young lads, let them play, and see what happens. We have the cup final on Saturday. I don't want Kroos
Getting injured.
getting sent off, anything like
We're
that.
getting tired.
Yeah, just let's get him off.
Let's take him off.
I'd say the plan was always for Kroos to play 60 minutes or 70 minutes, whatever. So Kroos comes off. Bear in mind, they're losing at this stage 1-0 or 2-0.
Yeah, I think it was might have been 2.
Are they down to 10 men at this stage? I think they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would have thought leave Kroos on and maybe try and control the game.
But you're also like, get them off.
Get him off. Yeah, no, there's a number of different things.
The atmosphere's going crazy. We're not winning this one. Let's go back to Madrid and win the cup final.
Yeah, and a lot of the Madrid players are getting frustrated, but Kroos is just very cool. Yeah. And he comes off and he starts laughing. He just looks at Carlo Ancelotti, he's like shaking his head like, this isn't going well, is it?
It's not a good one.
And then Carlo's like, yeah, just get it, go on.
Come on, don't mind that.
But it was so funny.
That's a winner.
That's a winner, yeah.
Toni Kroos wants to win the game. He doesn't want to...
And he's kind of going like, well, look, I don't know what's
I
happening
tried.
tonight.
He's fucked up and I'm not dealing with it.
And then, so Kubo scored the first goal.
Oh my God. Can we talk about it? Signee on the day. The day
yeah.
he signed this is the day he scored a winning goal against Real Madrid.
He scored in the 46th minute, right after half time. Blew the whistle, and then he scored.
I was still getting some orange juice.
Yeah.
Some lemonade.
And you heard,
I walked out.
Yeah.
You know when you walk out and you see the stadium and I just see the goal, but barely. Just see it in the net.
Yeah.
And I see everyone going crazy and I'm like,
yeah, what's
wide-eyed, like, what's going on? Couldn't believe it.
And then Bernachea came on. And actually with Elizondo, whose autograph you hit in the set, Bernachea came on and he scored a cracking goal to make it 2-0.
2 of our 3 on-card autographs
Yeah,
scored goals against Real Madrid.
Had a great game a fullback.
Yeah. So let's talk about, you get a photo pre-game with Sociedad United.
Yeah.
You get to put on a big performance.
We're a good luck charm.
We give off good energy, positive vibes. We're the best in the game, and we help people play at the best of their game.
That's right, yeah. Game recognises game.
Game recognises game. Legends recognise legends.
Yeah, they say, these are 2 very serious podcasts.
They knew. They said, the big boys are in the crowd today watching us. They're gonna be talking about this event. We have to put on a show.
Yeah.
We have to perform. It's like scouts.
Yeah,
It's like if I get a good Kubo's like if I get a good game here, these boys are gonna talk about my rookie card. My entire brand goes up.
Yeah.
So he's like, I have to.
My cards are pumped.
My cards are pumped. He's sitting on loads of Liga Este stickers. He's like, this is it.
This is my financial future.
He's saying all the Japanese people are sitting on Liga Este stickers. He's saying this is for my people.
By the way, the amount of Japanese fans that came to see Kubo.
Oh my
It was
God.
Unbelievable. This man is a superstar.
My God.
Yeah.
That's why a base autograph out with this Real Sociedad set, it does 300 quid.
Yeah.
Like, makes sense.
Because the amount of people who had travelled from Japan, and obviously they haven't all travelled from Japan, they're Japanese people
Some
from
people
all
are
around.
based here and whatever, based in Europe.
Yeah, so, but the amount of Japanese fans that came, the amount of Japanese flags in the stadium.
Oh my God.
And the amount of Real Sociedad jerseys with take on the back.
The amount of bars we went to that had Japanese menus ready to go.
Yeah.
That's honestly, that says a lot.
In a couple of the Pincho bars we went to, the barman spoke some Japanese. They could communicate, be like, yeah, what do you want? You know, that's beef and that's pork or whatever in Japanese. And it's like, he's only been here 12 months.
Yeah. Such is his impact.
Such is his impact.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Incredible stuff.
That was mental. Still is mental.
Brilliant to see.
Unbelievable. The fanfare was just unbelievable.
Yeah. And it was like, and again, what was great was like, sometimes you see like a player from like a country that had big following goes to a club and it's like the people are coming and they're kind of like a bit like kind of just going to the stadium and then going back to their hotel and going home. But like what I love is that the people here in San Sebastian have completely like
taken over the city.
They love that like all these Japanese people are coming to see Kubo and like you see them like in the bars, in the cafes, you know, engaging with the locals and all that stuff, as opposed to, because it's a very welcoming place and there's loads to do, as opposed to, you know, if you have like some places where you just have to go to the stadium, watch them, and then
go back to your hotel room,
and
try leave.
Yeah, and try leave. Yeah.
No, unbelievable.
Brilliant.
Unbelievable.
So then after the match, we hung around the stadium a little bit.
A few more drinks.
A few of the lads, a couple of drinks. But all in all, I have to say, everyone that was there that wasn't a Real Sociedad fan, like that was
part of the top group who had open boxes,
we were all like super impressed. Yeah, at like the stadium,
and everyone was really respectful as well.
Yeah,
it was great seeing the people who were genuine fans who had opened the box and were there, because they were just like children in a candy shop being like, this is unbelievable.
Full like,
when they met the players, they were just obviously talking in Spanish and they were just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because these are their players.
Yeah. Full lottery win. Like,
they were having, like, you just have to imagine, like, if it's your club, this type of an event box was made for your club and you got to attend it. Coolest shit ever.
Yeah, brilliant.
Unbelievable.
Really, really good. So, yeah, and then, so that was great. So, thank you to Real Sociedad, thank you to Tops.
Thank you to everyone that put on a good show.
Yeah.
Thank you to Kubo.
Thank you to Kubo, thank you to Ayan, thank you to Bernachea. Thank you to our fellow attendees for being good crack.
Yeah, great crack.
And then yesterday, we finally got our hands on some French. So we're only about a 25-minute drive from the French border.
Oh, yeah.
Here in the very, very tippy-toppy north of Spain.
Tip of the top.
And we got some Ligue 1 score in our hands.
Ligue 1 score, the first parallel containing set, basically, except for that other thing. Football club or PNFC or whatever. Yeah. We got to get our hands on some little Panini
first
score.
traditional hobby brand covering the...
Yeah, there you go.
That's how we'll say that.
That's how we'll say it.
Because...
We had to open a fat pack.
A fat pack, courtesy of our friends at Basque Trading Cards.
Oh, yes.
who we met and who took us on a little food.
Took us on a spontaneous food tour around the old town, giving us all of the best pinchos.
It was
not letting us pay for anything, which was too kind.
No, the Basque people are too kind.
Stop. Don't drive to our hotel. Drive us to the old town. Bring us to the best places in town.
Yeah.
Pick out the best food in town and drinks. Pay for it all and say, don't worry about it, bro.
Give us a pack of Panini.
Give us a pack
Score
of
League on to
I got
open.
this across the border. Open that.
Yeah.
No.
These are the nicest guys in town.
You can't do all that.
Yeah. If you're in the Spanish hobby, get after Basque trading cards.
Talk to them.
See what they're doing. Collaborate with them. Do something with them.
Do something.
Do
Ask
something
them for
with
some
these guys.
pincho recommendations at least.
Yeah. These guys are unbelievable.
Oh, the stories they had for me were brilliant.
And by the way, the whole thing has made me very much. I don't want to put this on the. I know the lads sometimes listen to the show. I don't want to put this on the Basque trading card lads, but San Sebastian card show, I'd come back in an instant.
I don't think you want a card show. I think you want San Sebastian.
Well, I mean, maybe not as a vendor, but I'll certainly drop in for a couple of hours.
You drop in, see the show, right back to the beach.
Yeah.
Get
Oh,
some
look at that
pinchos.
card! Look at that card! Yeah.
I'll get that as soon as I get my pinchos.
Yeah, just gonna head out and have a little mini hamburguesa and
it's like
dip in the sea.
Sad to me thinking I'm not coming back here anytime soon. Quote unquote.
Yeah.
Like obviously I can make the decision. To
Come back anytime you like.
anytime you like. Sell that Cuba bottle. You have one way to get back.
Doors always open.
Yeah, they're waiting for you. Unbelievable.
But that was unbelievable. And actually, if we have probably by the time people are listening to this on our YouTube and on our Instagram, there'll be footage of us opening the
League on score.
League score pack in the old town of San Sebastian.
Right beside one of the best pincho places in town.
Yeah. So overall, then now it's time to go home. But we've had an absolutely fantastic experience here in San Sebastian.
We've had a blast.
We've had an absolute blast.
We've kept the boys lit with podcasts. We did our best.
Yeah. We've done well under the circumstances. I think people appreciate the fact that we got a lot of positive feedback on the fact that we uploaded the podcast on Monday.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who said thank you for making the effort.
We said respect.
Yeah.
We got these hats. I don't know if we even pointed out. We got in the club shop. We got some L'Oreal hats.
Yeah.
Beautiful blue, Soccer United blue, really.
Really a soccer is United blue.
Apart from that, we had EPL Select came out.
EPL Select came out.
Jason's been trying to buy into break spots for Evan Ferguson, but they are sold out of the shop.
Yeah, so it came out that Evan Ferguson was going to be in.
We had an influence in that, by the way, people.
Yes, we did.
We got Evan Ferguson. Listen, we got Evan Ferguson on that checklist.
Yeah.
That's why he's not in the base checklist. He's in the mezzanine, which is kind of they were able to throw that in at the end.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, that was us.
Yeah, Field View he's in. Is that not mezzanine? Is that mezzanine?
Mezzanine.
Oh,
That's what it's called, mezzanine.
Right. So he's in there. We're taking credit for that.
We're taking credit for that. You don't understand. Emails were sent.
Yeah. We've been in this, and that's not even a joke.
Emails were sent and responded to, being like, "That's a great idea. I'll let them know."
Yeah.
I'll pin that.
Yeah. So that's
So we can't even get into a break spot.
No, so people are obviously tagging us as soon as the checklist came out, saying Evan Ferguson, and I remember Liam said, "Can't wait to see Jason become a full break DJ." Now that Evan Ferguson in the select checklist, here I am last night looking through break spots, trying to become an Evan Ferguson DJ chaser, and they're all sold out.
They're gone. Because you can't mention Evan Ferguson on this show and have people not buy the break spots for Evan Ferguson.
I know.
It's a
And
tragic
you know the sad
disaster.
part is people are going to get Evan Ferguson cards in breaks.
Try selling to you.
Then they're going to try selling to me. They're going to say, "Why didn't you just let me have the break spot?"
Yeah, I wanted to get in. I don't have 500 quid.
I can't give you 500 quid for a tiger print or whatever. I'm just a fan.
Just a fan. Just
Collectors have been priced out of the hobby.
a humble collector. And apart from that,
I'm a collector.
the Barcelona team set came out. We spoke about that.
Barcelona team set.
Ronaldo autos, Messi autos, dual autos of Fabregas, Yaya Toure. Brilliant checklist.
Yeah.
They're trying to make, from my understanding, they're trying to make these team sets a much richer product.
Yeah.
And we're seeing that this year. So keep an eye on them.
Erling Haaland broke the Premier League single season scoring record for 38 game
Oh
season.
my goodness.
Yeah. We had a whole conversation about this last night.
He slaughtered it.
Which we should have just recorded because it would have been basically we did a podcast
Brilliant.
segment.
We did to get out in our beds, separate beds. Unfortunately, we did a podcast segment.
Yeah.
About Haaland and what's going on and like breaking the record. He's
Yeah.
22 years of age. He's a robot. All this
Yeah. It's just different. It feels different.
feels different.
Yeah. I think maybe the picture quality is too high now.
Maybe that's it.
Do you know what I mean? Like there's a certain
Something about grainy footage.
there's something about grainy footage that makes you think like
it was different.
this is good, or like makes you feel like you're not. Like I feel like when it's slightly worse quality, the footage makes you feel like I'm not really in the stadium. I'm kind of just witnessing greatness. But when it's like full 4K, Ultra HD, like see it from every angle, you're kind of going like, oh, it's a bit scientific and not quite as artistic.
Okay.
You know, it's like you're not really able to add anything of yourself into it. It's just kind of like, here is the pure data of what happened.
My goodness. Meanwhile, Leo Messi took a little trip to Saudi Arabia, which has caused absolute outrage.
Yes.
Apparently, his entourage say that he asked 3 or 4 times until the schedule was good. They cleared it as he was travelling. They said, it's actually not good. There's training now on Monday. And he was like, I'm already on the way. So Messi's basically pleading his innocence. And when you win a World Cup, people believe you. But PSG fans in French fashion, stereotypical French fashion, stormed the stadium to protest and say Messi is a bitch. Get him out of our club.
Yeah.
And they also stormed Neymar's house to say, while we're angry, you also get out of our club.
Yeah.
People just saying Messi got to use PSG as an unbelievable training facility and warm up
Yeah.
to just win a World Cup. Which by all accounts, that's what history's going to say.
Yeah.
And apart from that,
because
that's almost everything. Apart from that, there's one big bit of news left.
What's that?
What's that? Keep an eye on Serie A product next year.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking of... Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know what you were thinking of. Frosinone.
Yeah.
Calcio.
Yeah.
In the southernest part of Italy, the third biggest Roman club after Lazio.
Not the most southern part of Italy.
No, southern Roman.
I thought you said southernest.
Southernest Roman club.
Oh, I see.
Lazio, Roma, bigger.
Yeah. And
More central.
in the city.
More central.
Yeah.
Then you have a little plucky town of Frosinone Calcio that have just got themselves promoted.
How long by train from home?
1 hour now that they put a fast train in.
1 hour on a fast train.
1 hour on a fast train, people.
Yeah.
So not far at all.
Up into the mountains.
Yeah. Into a beautiful town. Yeah. You're talking about San Sebastian. You don't understand, Jason. This mountainous terrain. And that's it. We did it. We got promoted. Me and Jason, of course, met in college back in the day. And Frosinone was one of the first bonding points. And that was the very first podcast ever
The whole
produced.
reason there is a Sociedad United is because of Frosinone.
Facts.
So we hosted for a long time a podcast.
For too long.
Well, for exactly the right amount of time.
You're not wrong.
Called the Frosinone.
What a pun.
Which was...
The Frosinone basically gave us our training wheels on how to podcast. If you listen back to that, people, it's grainy.
Yeah.
It's old school.
Yeah.
But it's brilliant.
Yeah. It's pure... It's before we got corrupted, basically.
Pure excellence. And we were following the team, hoping they got promoted.
Yeah.
And we didn't quite do it. We then moved from that to eventually Sociedad United.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, Frosinone got themselves together.
We had the Brussian Munchen podcast in the middle.
Yeah, when only German football was playing.
Yeah.
We had a Brussian Munchen podcast.
Yeah.
We followed Marco Rosa for a while. There was no other football on. We appreciated Marco Rosa. And now Frosinone have been promoted again to the top flight.
Yeah.
There's a crunch game next weekend on the day of our Dublin trade night, believe it or not, where it's Frosinone Genoa, so that will decide who gets the second division title. But really, that doesn't matter.
Well, you want to go up as champions.
You want to go up as champions. You want the commentator saying Frosinone are the champions of the Serie B. And we've never actually won the Serie B. We've only been promoted twice.
Because you want next season.
Once for the playoff, once for second place.
When you're playing against, you want the commentators in Serie A to say.
That's what I'm saying.
Serie B champions, yeah.
Frosinone, they come up as the champions. And
not just like they managed to get themselves together.
This little plucky club scraped the promotion. No, we didn't. We dominated the league. We did.
Yeah,
we dominated the league. Genoa have a chance to pip us for the title, but I don't think.
To be honest, shouldn't even be. The fact that there is a crunch game coming up,
it's ridiculous.
Is ridiculous. Should have been wrapped up a long time.
Yeah, we had a bit of a bad period.
3 or 4 games.
3 or 4 games ago, in a row, we didn't get a win. But by all accounts, with the promotion done, that's a lot of pressure off. The players can play free, or we'll be celebrating too much and we'll kind of peter out and finish second place. But ultimately, it doesn't matter. We're promoted. We're going to be in Serie A product next year, which is crazy from a soccer card point of view. But more importantly, our spirits are going to be very high for a long time.
Now, given what we've just said about Evan Ferguson, should we even be talking about this?
I think if a Frosinone case break slot was €10, it's now probably 40. Such is our pull.
Okay, yeah. You think we've probably
But I'd say by the time Serie A product come out in 12 months' time, we'll be fine.
We're going to talk about it every single week.
We are going to be delighted every week. But I think there's a trip to Frosinone to be done. Jason's never been to the stadium.
Never been to the stadium.
The Stadio Benito Stirpe.
Yeah.
We were almost, Jason, this is fun. We were almost investors in the club.
Yeah.
They did this really unique thing where they got like a bond from all of the supporters.
Yeah.
To try raise, I think, 100 grand.
Yeah.
Or maybe $1 million.
Yeah, I think that
10 million or something, I don't know.
Can't remember what club here did that. But
no, it was the first of its kind at the time. You got some form of, I think, ownership in the club, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
You got your name was etched onto the stadium.
Yeah.
You got a lot of stuff. And only a few weeks ago, they had fully repaid that.
Right.
So it was an experimental thing to kind of help the club a while back. First of its kind, blah, blah, blah. We tried to get into it, but then I think the minimum was $5 grand or something. And at the time, believe it or not, we didn't have it. We said we'd love to put our name on the Stadio Benito Stirpe.
Yeah.
We'd be delighted.
But at that time, it wasn't a tax deductible business expense.
We just didn't have it.
No.
We just did. We was like deep pandemic.
Yeah.
No jobs.
Two young men
fresh out of college. We didn't have it, and we wanted it so bad. That sweet name. But yeah, they fully repaid that back, and obviously a promotion is going to.
Because let's face it, Soccer United is not some sort of trust fund baby exercise. You know,
No.
this is a real.
We grinded from
bootstraps
the bottom.
Situation.
From the bottom, we built it up. So did Frosinone.
Yeah.
So they've fully paid that back now, which is unbelievable. And obviously, it's fully paid off because the people who supported their club financially, and the idea to try get that to happen.
Yeah.
And now that they've won, they've won promotion.
Yeah.
The finances that's going to bring into the club. And the fact that they've already paid it off before even clinching promotion, financially, Frosinone is in a great space.
Great space.
It's a very rural town, a very small Italian town. It's unbelievable. And we were busy during the final game that clinched the promotion, but it was beautiful to keep an eye on.
I'm trying to think next season, Frosinone will probably be the club from the smallest town in Serie A.
Probably. Don't know. I'll have to double check it. But we're one of the only teams in Italy that owns our stadium.
You talk for a while I go through the
Monza,
bigger city.
Is it?
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But I think we're definitely you're gonna see Sociedad United in Frosinone.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to. We'll be there.
You're gonna have to.
Potentially Frosinone Milan.
Yeah.
Could be a good one.
I don't mind.
Could be a good one.
I go and see them play whoever.
Well, yeah, we pay whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe a club kind of closer to us, so as we can see better ball. You don't want to show up and watch them get dominated.
Who says Milan dominate them?
Me.
You have. By the way, you're gonna have to pick a side.
Yeah, next season
you can't have two teams in the same league. You cannot have two
like
teams.
The owner.
Yeah.
It's like Castilla, Real Madrid, Castilla can't be in the Premier Division. It's not great, but it's it's brilliant. Anytime they've been in Serie A twice. Anytime they have been, I've wanted them to beat Milan.
Yeah.
So.
Do you know what this reminds me of actually? To put it in terms of while we're in Spain, this is like when Girona got promoted to the Primera, and because that's in Catalonia, most Girona fans are Barcelona fans because for the vast majority of history, it's never been a problem.
Yeah,
you could support your local club, and then but then they get into
the top,
and then it's like, well, who am I?
What am I doing?
What am I doing? When they play each other.
Because for so long we've been a second division side that doesn't look like being in Serie A. Now it's our third time up there.
Yeah,
unbelievable, and I've witnessed all three promotions, so it's been in my lifetime, quote unquote.
Yeah,
of a club that's been around for over 100 years nearly. I don't know, but I'm just delighted. It's always like we've never stayed up. Anytime we've gone up, we've gone back down. So
yo-yo club in recent years.
Yo-yo,
bit of an Norwich.
We've never got to hang in. We've never once stayed, and we've never done 2 consecutive seasons Serie A. So that's the aim.
That's the aim.
That's the aim, Jason.
Yeah.
So for me, anything by all means, because I think if you stay in it, if you go up and stay up, you could become like a Sassuolo.
I mean,
suddenly you're just always in it. And there's Premier League teams I can't think of. Maybe Bournemouth. Obviously they went down, but when they were in it for a few years. Yeah.
Well, you kind of catch a bit. You want to be a Brighton or a Brentford.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You come up, steady the club, stay up.
A Brighton or a Brentford, not a Barry or a Brescia.
And on that note,
we'll say goodbye. We'll say adios.
Adios.
And we'll see you on Monday.